the highway. Got a little hot to stand out there with the thumb out, so what's happening? Yeah, got a little hot to stand out there, so I decided to sit in the shade and get some hat panels poked out. I don't have all my tools with me, so I'm kind of having to guess where I'm putting my whole spacing, but I've never had that be a problem before, so. I don't know why, but I just love when people walk past when I'm being a bum with a phone who's doing YouTube. I didn't used to find that it was a problem if I'd just leave the little punched hole pieces in there, but then one time I did a piece that was like, it took me a really, really, really long time of sewing, and after it was all finished, I had left those in there, and your thread will go over them, and then they'll fall out, and after a while, your piece becomes loose. My phone was doing this weird shit. It's like, yeah, who cares? Who doesn't matter? Hey, I might have a ride out of this motherfucker. Shit. Sweet. I just got a message from my Craigslist ad about needing a ride. Sweet. That'll be cool if that works. I'm doing well. Oh, is that Tiger? Like the Tiger? Huh? What? What? Huh? Why? Who? Dude, that's awesome. This dude just messaged me and said I have a few things I was going to take next weekend to my in-laws, but I can do it today if you're still needing a ride. That's awesome. I had a feeling that there would be somebody who needed to go to Chico. For me, I'm by Save Mart. Not Dave Mart. Stupid. Not Dave Mary. Save Mart. What do hail? No. Sorry. This guy just messaged me the second I started this video. Do awesome stuff. What happened? Hey, what up, Grayson? How you doing? Got stranded. I came out here because of a possible work opportunity, and then it turned out to, like, I guess my homegirl was not as into it as she thought she was, and then her car blew up on her when she was on her way back, and I kind of just, here we are. Well, I am. She has babies that had to go home, so we made that happen. But I'm a dirty bum, and I can just sleep outside and fucking, fuck me, right? Hitchhiking. Wasn't doing none of that bitch hiking neither. I walked uphill like 3 miles today, probably, right when I woke up. Slept outside with no blankets, no sleeves, shorts, no shoes. That was fun. When are you going to come back to Tennessee? Dude, that's so far away. But, like, if I was driving my little Honda Civic instead of this fucking F-250 that gets like 5 gallons to the mile, I'd probably have been there by now. The crazy part is, dude, gas is like $5 a gallon here right now. But, dude, if you go like 10 minutes outside of California, it's like $3. Fucking ridiculous. And I don't even have a job, so getting any kind of gas, and I don't gas jug. Like, I'll pick up my friends who gas jug, but I have a really hard time walking up to people and asking them for shit. I'll stand there with a jug that says need gas, and I'll play my banjo and sing at people. But never been too good at walking up to people. You taking BBC this week? My guy? Am I a crackhead? Do I look like a fucking crackhead, my guy? No, just head. Yeah, my head is a little cracked for sure. And cocaine is a hell of a drug, but no, I am not cracked out, my friend. If I was, I'd probably be smiling a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't realize the gravity of the motherfucking situation. Oh, dude, I made some fucking lemonade from lemons and sugar and water. But then I left it in the sun for a couple days. Oh, I didn't do it this time. Last time I opened this thing, it went, and it definitely tastes like kombucha. Might be like 1 to 2% alcohol. And it totally tastes fizzy too. It gained carbonation out of nowhere. And it's good as fuck. Leave the drugs to the adults, me. I need an adult. Dude, I would do drugs if I could afford them. You want to send me some money? I would. Well, I'd start off, probably the first thing I'd re-up on would be nobody considers it drugs. Marijuana. But I'm down to like fucking dust right now. Usually I got like a hefty sack on me. But we are running low. Of course, can't go picking up. If you got your hands full, you gotta smoke that shit up. Who is Terrible Times? Do I know you? Giardia. I know, dude. Yeah. I mean, typically, this is the first time in quite a while. Well, no, actually, it was only like 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was the last time I was like, uh-oh, I'm almost out of weed. And then, like, literally that day, this chick was like, hey, I just had to stop smoking weed, and I have like 4 pounds of weed. Can you come over and help me trim it? And I'll give you like a sack out of whatever. And she gave me like a big ass bag of it. And I didn't even have to trim anything. I was just picking nuggets out of a pile of fucking shake. And she gave me like probably a 1/4 pound. And that's what I'm running low on now. Man, first world problems, dude. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag blitzed. Yes, Carson, I can. Sorry, I'm really bad at reading the fucking chat, though. Because it make the shit so small on a phone. And obviously, I'm by the side of the highway. I'm not on a PC right now. Attaboy. Doing that old Johnny Cash. Where are you moving from, Overflow? Ugh. Damn. Why? Too many people there for me. I love this shitty. This shitty is the best shitty. Shitty people. Ah, thank you, my friend. Yeah, if you're into leatherwork or anything, I have a bunch of like little tutorial videos on my channel, and for all kinds of crafts, not just leather shit. I do woodwork, music stuff. I play music. Crafting stuff, just like making weird shit, tattoo-y type shit. Oh, Grayson, did you ever check out that video I made on the fuck, what do you call it? Not a copying table, tracing table? Hell yeah. I watched a few of your videos. I'm like, hey, this motherfucker's still writing that album, right? Picking up other hobbies and shit. I kind of have to have multiple hobbies, and it's weird. Sometimes I like do not feel like touching leather. and other times I have no interest in carving wood. And it's like I kind of have to have things to. It's like I want to do something, but I don't want to do that kind of feeling. What the fuck is that sound? That guy's sexuality was coming out of the back of his motorcycle. Are you fucking drunk? You better don't. Yeah, dude, when I made that video on the tracing table, I was all like super stoked. I was like, man, I was probably just saving myself a shit ton of money. No, dude, those things are only like $15 brand new. I had no idea. But still, I got mine for free. It's just dope. If you got a broken TV laying around or you find one in the trash. And then the other thing you could make from the part that you'd remove to make the tracing table is you could make one of those crazy dope like sun laser things. One of the screens that they use on flat screens is like perfect for basically a giant magnifying glass. You can like melt rocks with it and shit. Temu is dope. Or Temu or whatever the fuck. They changed how they pronounce it like 4 times now. Every time they make a new commercial, they pronounce it different. You know what Temu's really, really dope for, though, is not like going on there and buying all the cheap shit. What it's really dope for is like components, dude. If you know anything about like electrical engineering type stuff, and you know like the specific names of specific things, you can find crazy obscure parts on there for like nothing. Of course, you could also salvage those, but from most places around in America. Goddamn. Oh, god damn it. Motherfucker. The guy that was like, yeah, I could give you a ride. I gotta go to my in-laws' house or whatever. Motherfucker next text says, cock and face pick? ? No. Hitchhiking just isn't the same as it used to be, man. Talking about some cash, grass, or ass, boy. Watch, I just missed out on like a solid 10. It turns out it's not a dude at all. It's like some rich, gorgeous woman. Would have solved all my problems for the rest of my life. But I'm sitting here being like, fucking queer. Uh-oh, YouTube's gonna hate me. YouTube isn't exactly the most comedy-friendly platform, though. I wish I had the hat that this is. It's the hat I'm usually wearing that I'm doing panels for. What you do is you put 6 of these together, and then it makes like a kind of a, looks like a paperboy hat. That's what some people call it. Vintage electronics. That's like the only thing that you don't want to be vintage. Unless it's video games, I guess. Yeah, some of those vintage wire nuts, bro. Let me get some of those vintage fuses. You mean a penny? Where's the fucking waiter, dude? I am so thirsty. I mean, ask me if I wanted anything to drink in this bitch yet. You can't see shit. That was apple juice. The unwritten book of the road is only unwritten because none of us know how to fucking write. That's why I'm putting it on the YouTubes. Not because I don't know how to write, because I'm too lazy. Sometimes I'm 3 lazy. Man, I told my homie to fucking, like, I'm only like 2 hours away from where my truck is. And I told my homie, my keys are in my truck. Roll over there, hop in that bitch, and come get me. And that was at like 10 a.m. It's now 6 p.m. I guarantee he just forgot or something. Fucking old people. Damn, bro, I was stoked. I thought I was about to get out of here too, and then fucking dude wanted to see my dick. Should we do some YouTube participation where one of you guys sends him a picture of your dick instead? Way too adult for YouTube. I regret nothing. I have no apologies. None of y'all motherfuckers live in Auburn, California, do you? I'll make you a leather whatever you want for a ride back to my truck. And my banjo. Licking you. I got a whole pile of panels that are already pre-cut that I did before I left for this trip. So there's just like, I have a couple little backpacks because I didn't know I was going to be traveling like this. We were in a car when I left. I thought I was coming back in a car, and the car blew up. But so I just have a backpack of like things that I brought to keep me busy on the long drive, and I'm just doing those now. I hope and wish that I could get a ride home without having to suck some dude's dick off Craigslist. Oh, my left leg is entirely asleep. Oh, good God. I think I only have like 6 left after this, which would be not, and I'm doing 2 at a time, so that'd be sweet. I'm fucking starving. I'm gonna run around and crack, spange, sell this fucking thing. One of these hats, real quick, so I can afford some fucking dinner. Or maybe a bus ticket the fuck home. This is what I've got done so far today. And there's 6 panels each, so that's 1, 2, 3 hats. Just the panels though, because there's still the sweatband, the crown, and the brim, which I do all out of leather. They're not this style. This is the, I'd call it the cadet's hat, but it's like the military looking style, real simple. But those ones are like a poofier kind of cool looking hat. And I also got like trucker hat style panels, random art. Also, whatever kind of art you want can be put onto anything, because I have a laser engraver. Not right now, but I will when I get back to my truck. This hair is getting fucking ridiculous, man. I'm gonna have to start making combs again. Dude just responded, alrighty, thanks anyway, after not responding to his dick pic request. Fuck you. Oh, just so YouTube can see, not drugs. What up? I didn't figure you would. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cool. Yeah. Oh, what a great day. Dude, how the fuck am I going to get out of this tunnel? I've never stolen a car before, but there is a first time for everything. Yeah, I'm fucking sick.